I'm back in Ink Game and I'm not messing around today. I already made some enemies as I barely missed this. I saw this bacon coming close to me and I thought he was gonna kill me. But he did the unthinkable and actually went to save me. But I didn't need this sorry-ass guy's help. So when he came crawling back to me, I pushed his shit back to the lobby. Once I made it to the finish, I was looking for a target to push, and then I saw it. One of the only VIPs, so you already know I had to push him back to the lobby. So now it was Dalgona, which is the easiest game. And after seeing what I got, I finished that with no struggle. I made friends with this guy, and I thought he would be a pretty good teammate. We jumped and danced having a good time. I saw this guy wanted a high five, so I thought I'd be nice. I could feel the trio forming, and I could see us with that cash prize. Until I got pushed, and I knew I couldn't let that shit slide. I went to push them back, but missed. And then my teammate pushed them, and that was like a proud dad moment. We celebrated and went back to dancing again. I gave my friend a high five and went to grab some food. It was so dark I couldn't see a damn thing. I thought I had this guy until he got up and whacked me, so I realized I should probably run away. For some stupid reason, the lobby chose tug of war, which I was fine with because I knew I would pass, but I was hoping my fellow teammate would be able to pass as well. I looked around and sure enough, he was on my team, so I knew I had to lock in. So after we absolutely destroyed that team, me and my teammate made it to the next round. I was at the finish of jump rope and I saw the dog trying to help people, but he got scared, so I already knew what I had to do. I picked them up and quickly carried to the finish line. And as I was doing this, I realized that I had a change in heart, and instead of killing people, I was the one saving them instead. But anyways, it's Glass Bridge and I didn't come this far to lose. I told myself I wasn't gonna jump a single tile. It didn't matter because we already finished before I got to process what was happening. I saw my fellow friend made it through, so I was relieved. Everyone was saying to rebel, but I wasn't that nice because I knew I wasn't leaving this place without a single penny. So I hesitated but voted to continue the games. The vote was in my favor, which was good. Me and my teammate high-fived as we knew we would make it through the next round. It was now time for mingle and I was super nervous. I got into a room with my teammate, so I was happy. And then this fuck-ass dog was trying to glitch in and I did everything I could to make sure he didn't get in. But after several attempts, he got in and I immediately choked the fuck out of him. After killing him in the last second, we moved on to the next round. I got in a room and it was like a rampage. There was people choking left and right. We needed one more person to die, so my immediate reaction was to choke someone. They somehow didn't die, but then I remembered, where was my teammate? I looked in the room and he wasn't in here. So I just started choking someone so we could live. We made it, but I couldn't find my teammate. But then I heard it. Multiple gunshots outside. He was stuck out there the whole time and he died. So I knew I had to get revenge for him. As soon as we got in a room, I was choking someone, hoping I could just end this already. But then his fuck-ass teammate pushed me so I couldn't get the job done. I ended up getting him and his annoying-ass teammate, so I moved to the final round. As I stepped forward to look at my opponent, I realized that it was the person I saved in jump rope. But I couldn't let that stop me from getting revenge from my teammate. So I tried my best and hit them again and again. Until they were on their final straw, and I already knew I had this win in the bag, but I didn't feel good about it. They started to tell me that it was over. I had to say sorry before they walked over to their death. As I looked at the lifeless body on the floor, I started to realize, was it all worth it? I walked back to my apartment and looked out the window. This is for you, teammate.